afternoon, whenever you're watching this video. Today is Saturday, February 12th, 9 in the morning Eastern Time. As you guys can see, it is cloudy, 33 degrees outside, and it's supposed to be cold throughout the day. It's supposed to get to I believe, 15 or 70s at night. So yeah, I'm expecting it to be a good day. It is Saturday. People will be last working. Of course, it is the Super Bowl weekend as well as Valentine's Day on Monday. So those of you that will be celebrating Valentine's and you have that loved one, just an early reminder, it is on Monday. So, it's going to be an interesting week. First, probably going to be quite busy because a lot of people will be out trying to find that perfect gift. Then some will be preparing for that Super Bowl game. And, we'll see how it all turns out. Now, let's talk on topic on the at the hand. First of all, everything that I'm going to be saying in this video is my personal opinion based on my personal calculations and how I see it all spins out being over 20 years as a self-independent contractor, a business owner multiple times, and etc. So, the first thing is, I personally believe mileage is unlimited because you can go buy another vehicle, you can do repairs on your vehicle, you can rent vehicle. Of course, in various situations, there is some limitations to mileage, but at the end of the day, you can buy miles. Miles are purchasable. Now, time, on the other hand, is not. Yes, in certain situations you can loan. There is a saying, he lives and he borrowed time. Actually, interesting phrase, because what exactly does it mean, borrow time? How are you going to be returning it? What exactly are you getting yourself into, and how are you going to be paying back for that time? But overall, we have an X amount of time that we don't even know ourselves for how long we're going to live, and that's it. We can hire employees to expend our time, but at the end of the day, no matter what you do, you personally have X amount of time, and there is nothing so far that you can do to change it. Now, let's say an example. You could have lived to 100 years, and right now you're 40. That means you have 60 years. You can divide that time, 60 years, by 365 days a year, divided by 24 hours, and you can know exactly how many hours, that's 60 years times 350 times whatever days are in the year, 354 days in the year, then times by 24, and you can know how many hours you have left. But since none of us know how much time we have, we cannot know how much hours we have. So if we have certain amount of hours, now you would know actually how much you need to earn roughly about to make it a fair amount of living. Take care of your loved ones, have enough for your retirement. When it hits 65 or whatever, whenever you want to retire, now you'd actually have some calculations. But since we do not know, time is very precious. Time is so precious, it's probably the most expensivest thing on this planet. Unfortunately, humans fail to understand. And that's how serious I am. Time, more valuable than platinum, more valuable than the most precious metals and rare metals on this planet. It's that valuable. I'm already pulling in a nickel as well. And I'll try to move on and get it done quickly. So now, since you know your time is valuable, why are we using mileage as a decision maker on taking an order? When mileage can be purchased, but time cannot. When mileage has a value about, I would say 30, 40, 50, 60 cents a mile, but time it does not have even a price. It's so expensive. But at the same time, we look, oh, does it pay $2 a mile? Okay, 5 miles, $10. Great. You know, I use as a mileage as a gauge to decide how much time that delivery is going to take me. So let's say I get an offer for $10 on DOORDAsh, which I know at Grubhub, I'm at the Crackle Bear, sorry. I'm probably gonna wait for 10 minutes. And if my target is $20 an hour before expenses, that means that $10 paying me for half an hour. If it's a $30 an hour, that means it's paying you for 20 minutes. So if you have to spend 10 minutes at Crackle Barrel, that means you have 10 minutes left on commute for the round trip. So now I look at the mileage, I look where it goes, and I make my decision. Can I get this down on this delivery done on a round trip in 10 minutes? On a $10 order, if it's showing, it's usually about 6 miles. That means if we drive about average 30 miles an hour, that means it's gonna take 12 minutes, round trip 24 minutes. I'm actually going upside down on the delivery. Why am I still choosing that delivery? Because it meets a 1 mile stage when it's gonna cost me. Or maybe 5 miles for $10. Why are we choosing that 5 mile delivery? Because the meats are 2 per mile, when the actual cost on that is going to be, in this case, 20 minutes round trip plus 10 minutes Crackle Barrel. That's 30 minutes. Now we're kind of breaking even on that order if it's 5 miles. So maybe it is a good choice if you're targeting for 20 minutes. But if you're targeting for 30 minutes an hour, $30 an hour, that order is past the 20 minutes mark. So tell me if you disagree. Tell me if your time is mileage worth more than time for you? And if it is, can you explain that in the comment section? Or call me up. You can find my contact information in About section of the YouTube channel. But I want to know if you disagree with me. And if you agree, are you using mile per dollar as a decision maker for your deliveries, or are you calculating your time to make sure that it is worth it? Now, as an add-on, if you took that first order and the first order is hitting you right on the spot, and then you get an add-on, now guess what? And if you calculate and it's giving you very nice positive, because right now, the only time you can account is the extra time that you're going to spend on it. So if you calculate that extra time and it pays you double, triple, pays you 30, 40, 50, take it. Right now, it's that icing on the cake. Let's say you're picking up from the same place and both orders are ready, you don't have to wait for them. That means and it's going the same direction, and you have to spend an extra 4 minutes on that order, and it pays you $6. Just imagine how well that 4 minutes is paying you now. But that first order, you have to always calculate correctly, and then take that icing on the cake in the second order. Don't take those orders hoping that a second order will come in, they'll stack it, or you'll get it on another platform and you will stack it. Because what if not? Now, sitting in parking lot and sitting and waiting, yes, it's also a cost. Figure out a way how you can spend that time valuably. So, end of the day, your time is spent wisely. Don't just sit there. Maybe take a nap if you're not getting enough of sleep. You're feeling tired. Maybe grab something to eat and eat in the car, or maybe at the restaurant while you're waiting, but make sure you're paid up front. So if you have to get up and leave, you leave. Tell them you need to go, need your food to be served in a to-go container, just in case you need to leave. All you have to do is just pop the lid close, put it in a bag, and you're out. And you can finish it in a car or whatever the situation is. Or maybe go do the shopping that you need to do while you're waiting on a slow time of the day. Maybe run your errands in between those slow times, or during those slow times. Churn your time wisely. Choose your time wisely. And make sure that when you're out there choosing your time wisely, you're also giving it back to yourself. You're also giving it back to your family. Be blessed.